you need to change honestly. Hello guys, welcome back home. This is Shining Bright Living Light and I'm your host Carrie Icon. This is a space where we're all trying to navigate life. This space where we're trying to learn from one mistake, we're trying to learn from one life lesson, we're trying to learn from everything apparently. If you're here to pass time, pretending to be productive for the next few hours or just trying to figure out what is life all about, you're exactly where you're meant to be. And today's episode is a little bit tricky because I'm exposing all of us. We are all being in the limelight today. I'm courageous enough to actually point out the things that we're all delusional about. We're very delulu about. So sit back, grab some snack, grab something. Today is about to be very messy. Today is about to be very embarrassing because most of us are pretenders. We're all pretending out there like we don't do these things. And I'm going to expose you all today. So what's today's episode? 22 things we are all delusional about in our 20s. The first thing that we are all delusional about is opening our phone for just one thing and forgetting everything else exists. We are delusional about not using our phones like the entire day, but we end up using it. Actually, don't judge myself for it. Not really long time ago, let's say last year, 2025, I was very much feeling bad about scrolling for hours and hours and hours. Then I came to a realization, like, you know what, in today's generation, that is what is normal to us, but what is not normal is you scrolling for more than 4 hours a day. That is my maximum scrolling hours. And if you scroll for more than that, I feel like you need to call yourself on that shit, because that is bad. Considering that we have 24 hours a day and you scroll more than 4 hours, that is bad, literally. The second thing that we do that is very delusional is saying I'll sleep early, then you keep on scrolling. Yeah, apparently lately my sleeping schedule is so bad. I used to be somebody that could sleep at 10. Right now, midnight, and I don't feel guilty about it. And that's why I said I'm courageous enough to call us on this shit, because we're all doing it. It's just that we are all just delusional. That is the word for it. Overthinking a simple high. That is so Gen Z. Is it bad because somebody millennial? I apparently feel like it's high-key bad because somebody millennial. But how can I put it so that you can be able to understand a simple logic? I feel like, okay, I have people that are very millennial. Yeah, I said it in my phone, and we'll be talking time to time. Then they're like, hi, like H-I, like, hi. I don't feel bad about it. But somebody my age, you're texting me, we feel like they're either mad, something happened, they're about to tell you something very horrific. Like, literally, what happened? Why are you texting me, hi? Are you in danger? Yeah. But when I'm you like hi, like you feel me, like it's not something deep. But yeah, I hope you've all understood that. That is something that we're all delusional about. As Gen Zs, we need to stop that really bad. And I know we're just a fucked up generation, to be honest. The next thing is saying I'll reply later, I never reply. So Gen Z again, we're all delusional about replying to texts. We tell our head that you're going to reply that later. 3 months down the line. We all need to stop that, honestly. I want callers on that shit. Start that. The next thing that we are all delusional about is watching motivational videos instead of changing your life. You see, I've said instead of changing your life, not my life, because I know I'm kind of different. I'm not the person that watches motivational videos instead of changing my life. If I see something is wrong, trust me, I'm calling my most trusted people. I'm like, I've done this, do you think that it's right? Or I'm just gonna put myself on time out and just think like, okay, I did this, okay, let me try way and evaluate and see what did I do wrong. I'm gonna call myself out. Yeah. I know most of you out there don't be calling yourself out. Some of you are literally insincere. If you know, you know. The next point is saving outfits for important days that don't exist. Let me take some water for that, but you don't need to change, honestly. If in this time and age, 2026, you're still saving outfits for occasions, better days, you don't know you're the occasion. Yeah, that is the simplest way for me to put that. You don't know you are the occasion. Stop saving outfits for occasions. You are the occasion. Point blank, period. Next thing that we are all delusional about is thinking everyone else is ahead in life. Everyone is in their own life journey, literally. My journey, your journey, my friend's journey, my everybody around me journey is not the same as my journey. Again, there is where I want to say again, self-awareness is very important. Self-awareness is the most important trait or ingredient that you need to know in this life. Because without that, you just be everywhere in this life. One day you want this, the next day you want that, the next day you don't want. But come on, just know what is it that you want and work towards it. Not that because that your classmates, age mates, whatever, they have these, you're behind in life. You're not. You're just in your own timeline, in your own life journey. This is the most controversial thing that I can say, but all I can tell you is just know your own in your own life journey. I know it's hard considering that you can look at your friends and you're like, were they doing this? Well, I'm no, were they this? Well, no. Just when you see people ahead in life who are your age mates or your friends or whatever, let that be a motivation and not it be your overthinking moment, your stress point. The next thing that we are all delusional about is saying new me each and every month, each and every Monday. We are all delusional about saying, I'll do this the next day, I'll do this on Monday, I'll do this next month, I'll do this next year, I'll do this the next 3 months. No, do it literally. Stand up and do it now. The next thing is this is so me. You'll take 100 even to 1,000 photos and you will not like any of it. You will not post any of it. You will not just do nothing with the photos. They'll sit in your phone. The next thing that we are all delusional about is spending money to feel better. Yeah, I'm that type of person. Retail therapy is so important to me. Even right now, my cart is full of things that I know I will not afford, but they're still there. I feel like it literally works. I don't know. Can someone who can relate to this comment down below? And I know that is so very much bad because that is a temporary peace. This is not something that is gonna make you feel better in the long-term duration of life, but in the moment it's gonna make you feel good. And I don't. Yeah, I have nothing to say. That is something that we're all delusional about in this generation. Another thing that we're all delusional about is staring at our to-do list and doing nothing about it. Yeah, we are the kind of people where we know very well that we need to do something, but we're not gonna do it. We just want the thing to do it for itself. And the sad part about it is that nothing changes unless something changes. I don't know if that is a quote. I've thought about it in here, but I think there's a phrase that says that nothing changes unless something changes. Yeah, we are not lazy. We are just emotionally unavailable. That is the word. We are all just tired. As I said, our 20s is just a roller coaster. It's a journey that we all don't know what is happening, but at the same time, we're like, you know what? It is what it is. We're going to figure out. Another thing that we're all delusional about is pretending you didn't see someone outside. Yeah. When you see someone, you're not in the mood of talking to them. Blind, deaf, I don't see shit. Just walking through the grace of God. I'm minding my business. That's it. Another thing that we're all delusional about is saying I need discipline, but continuing the same habits. Why? Why do y'all do that? Why do y'all do that? I didn't do enough research on my today's episode. I was just in the mood. Actually, let me tell you the backstory. The backstory is I did my makeup and I loved it. And I was like, you know what? Let me document this by doing a YouTube video. Then I have ended up here. And I have talked about some things that make sense. I hope so. And guys, before I close out today's episode, our mantra, our motto is we shine bright for we have seen the dark. And we live light for we refuse to carry other people's baggage. Ciao.